Hello boys, my name is Kuliyoshi and welcome back to my bonus episode playthrough of Pokémon Shining Pearl, just doing the endgame content. In the last episode we did some crazy fiends and defeated a bunch of other trainers and other fiends, but we found out there's still more to the game than meets the eye, so in classic fashion I'm going to do the video that I promised that I would do, which is the Grand Underground. This is going to be a full video of the Grand Underground, which is just going to be 1 hour of this, so it's going to be there for a while. Big and empty, I would think. But that's just because you're a novice smoker. There are many hidden fiends down there that are visible to the naked eye. For my next text, I want you to dig up some treasures for me. While underground, check the radar for any spots of yellow light location and search for treasure by pressing the A button. So we're gonna do just that. Alright. And you have different modes that you can play with. You can tell that to the internet if you want, or do it without stuff. Oh, and yes, by the way, there are some random Pokemon hidden in these special caves, and if you go down there, you can do encounters with them. At first, this game feels like, oh, you just have to, like, go in and do other stuff, or find other things. This game, not so much. You actually can find wild encounters down here, assuming you go to the right places at the right time. Oh, I forgot I didn't have a lot of health from before. Okay, since I didn't get that, I have no choice but to use this and some other balls. Again, I don't really have time to do other stuff, so I'm just gonna yellow ball these, in which I just use balls right off the bat until I catch one. Nope, that's not gonna work right away. It's fine now. They'll all die in one hit regardless of what I use, so I have to use a weaker Pokemon in order to properly catch them. Okay, looks like using Death Balls may be the strategy here, down here. Alright. That one I wanted to catch because that is a really strong Pokemon when it gets evolved, that is. This is essentially how you find Pokemon for other regions. You go in these little caves and you find other stuff. Beyond that, the actual treasures are located in the side right here. Oh, there we go. Finally. Digging for fossils. I've put a sledgehammer and a hexasoda. Use them and you'll be able to dig all sorts of stuff from the walls before the wall comes steadily down, that is. I'm sure you can do it. Good luck, youngster. In case you're wondering what you have to do, you pretty much want to go in specific spots around the area to kind of balance out what you do, and then go to different areas when you find bad stuff, because the more you split up, the more likely you will get treasures. So it's really important to do that, in my opinion. Oh my goodness. How big is that thing? Okay, the only thing I haven't done is middle. So I guess I'll have to go middle. Nice! Everything was dug up. You have to do this kind of slow because otherwise it can take a little while. These spears used to have different sizes in addition to other stuff. Okay, there we go. We found that. The main time you want to use the hammer is for getting multiple spots found at once. Of course, if you hit a stone, you will not get much done, and you'll take even more off the wall. Should the wall happen to collapse, you'll have to restart at the beginning. I mean, well, you won't get certain items. Okay, that was a blue shard we just picked up there. But yes, all of the question mark stuff, those are wild encounter areas where we can go. Darn it, I don't think I'll dig up all of them this time. Alright. A pale spear. Oh, that's right. I have to go up. Right. Obviously, I'll be playing online once the time comes, but in the first part, I just want to play alone or by myself or whatever, so I don't have to deal with other stuff. And now we get a digger gel. Unwary of repeatedly going on a gun. Well, it's not under yet. Next is your secret base. That's right. I'll teach you how to make your own secret base. All you need is the digger drill I give you earlier. Go into the Grand Underground and use the digger drill wherever you're right. It will instantly create your very own secret base. So your next assignment, make a secret base. Just... Okay, so playing alone means you can go straight into it. I don't want to make it easy to find it, so we're gonna first try and go towards the spot where I can find other things. And I'm assuming this one, because also I know it takes a really long time to catch. I'd much rather get to the thing so I can finish it off, and then later maybe I will do other encounters with it. But yes, the Grand Underground serves as a way to get multiple other additional Pokemon. There's also other areas you can do of it altogether, which can only be found by doing other stuff. So in addition to being a cool area, it now is home to wild Pokemon as well, which I thought was a really cool thing they added. Hello. That's kind of odd. I never knew that could just do stuff like that. That is what it is, I guess. Oh. Alright. Oh, I have to use it up there, not downward. Okay. Oh, I can't. The fame. Alright. Alright. Okay. But yeah. Something cool. Quick balls, duck's balls, and dive balls. By the way, a digger drill can only be used if you wish to move your sea. Need to attain an arc digger drill. You can chase spirits for one underground. Read yourself and see how it sounds, but it's totally empty, isn't it? You can place statues in your own secret base as well as you see fit. For my next chance, you want to your secret base. Set up statues in there as you like. Huh, okay. But we don't have any to use right now. That's the question. Will we have to get more, or are we just given one by default? We will connect to the internet once we are ready to do stuff. I like how there's a red icon on the map for you in particular to tell you where your secret base is. But yes, there's multiple different Pokemon. There's only Pokemon for Sinnoh, and later they get more stuff as you pass. Oh, I see. So if you get enough of those, you can get something interesting, huh? Okay, so I have to get statues first. So I'm actually gonna have a little bit to explore. Not a shop owner. You have to look for shops in the area to find statues. Okay, looks like we're going far away from this. A lot of this, unfortunately, is RNG. The main thing I do differently is to just spread out my uses of stuff manually as I go throughout the game. Right. Ooh. This looks odd. I think that's a one of those fossil things that we mentioned, either that or a statue. And another one. Don't know if we'll get it in time. Nope, just barely not. Did not have enough time left there. A pretty stone box. What's this? A scissor statue appeared. Okay, there's a statue. That's what they... So that's how you get those things, Ooh, a nice heart scale find. In case you're wondering, yes, heart scales are used to allow a Pokemon to rather moves. That's a leaf stone over there. Nice, we're getting some good drops here. Nice to finally dig everything up once. But yeah, so the entirety of this place initially was designed to just be a treasure hunt, and then they changed it to have whole sorts of other stuff, mainly the ability to, of course, connect to the internet now, because obviously not everyone's going to be able to chase secret bases with each other locally. That's going to take a while, and even then, you each have to have this game in order for that to work. That's a one shard. Finally got it. Alright, it was only 2 treasures, so nice and easy. And that's how you get statues, or from those weird things as drops. Alright. Well, we got one statue. May as well decorate it. Slightly raises the appearance of bug-type Pokemon. Okay, so bug-type Pokemon will appear more frequently now. Okay. That's actually kind of cool that they have those kinds of effects there. Whoa! Hello. At first it lagged and then it caught right back up. Odd. So they're one of those treasure fiends. Looks like that's not a good area to go. Oh my gosh. Massive amount of treasures. Something in here's gotta have a treasure. There can't be all stones. For now, though, it looks like there was a lot. Must have been a sneaky pattern there. Alright. Another statue. This time a slacking one. Wait, so I guess they removed the secret base flag thing. Alright. Alright. Well, we decorated our thing with statues, at least some of them, so I believe that is good enough. With some more treasure here. Alright. Well done, this is your reward. Skirt pedal. Ground underground attracts lots of people. You're not the only one down there. Other sunkers have secret spaces of their own. Test is to find someone else's secret space. When you do, make sure to look inside. Alright. This is where I have to go online by default. Otherwise, I won't be able to find any. So, now we're gonna select internet, and we're gonna have to find the secret base now. Alright. It looks like we have to download the software first. Well, first I'll save and then actually do that. So I guess we're gonna see an update live. Just kidding, I want to show it. So be right back. Okay, we're back. I don't know why I did it this early since we still have to wait on other stuff, but it is what it is, I guess. I had to update the game, but now I can probably go into the Grand Underground, hopefully. So yeah, now for the main part of the actual Grand Underground. I'm probably not going to talk to him until the end this time, because I actually want to stay here for a little while, see what I can get done, and we might do some more off-screen as well. Definitely a fun place to go this time around. Okay, to ensure that I'm up to full health before I do any wild counters down there, I should probably heal first to make sure we're okay. There we go. We're good. Since we had to reset the game, we have to do other stuff. And use the internet again. Yes. You could use a link code as well, apparently. Alright. Now we get to see a bunch of people hopefully pop all over the place. It's gonna be interesting. I wonder how we're gonna even find different secret bases, because, this game has a lot of players, so I wouldn't be surprised to see multiple stuff. Alright. Alright then. Alright, let's do some catching while we're here. This is actually one thing I want to do a lot of. They literally added this as a new thing that you can just catch Pokemon in the Land Underground now, which is one of the coolest, newest additions to the Underground. Because at first it actually was kind of not the best, other than just being a treasure farming area for stuff like the fossils and of course shards, but yeah, when you can't really do that all the way, there's not really anything else you can do other than to do other stuff. Anything that's a blue icon will be an opposing player. We can do multiple stuff with them, and of course if we find one of their secret bases, which is what we have to do as part of the vet, then we can get their stuff as well. We can look inside of it. Of course, we have to take a full peek inside, of course, otherwise we can't do stuff. And there's that crit catch I mentioned, and it didn't even work because he broke off very fast anyways. That means Farfetch is very trolly Pokemon, indeed. I know it's speedy, but it's like, really? It's gonna be that 9? Okay, well, I guess I have no choice but to switch. And try and look for a weak move, maybe. Oh, stain it. Why did this have to happen? Guess we're using this. This is our weakest who we know. Oh, great. Have a flinching thing again. I'd like to not have that happen. Farfetch is annoying. Finally got a hit on it. Jeez. I'll just make its catch rate just a little bit easier. Of course, Dex balls are supposed to be easier to catch certain Pokemon with, but that was just unlucky chains we had there. Finally caught it. Trying to fill up our Pokédex data first. That's why I'm doing all this catching. We may as well try quick balls on everything, but I doubt it's gonna work on this one. We'll still try it though. And this is where our dust balls, of course, come into great use. You think some of them would be easier to catch, but that's not always the case. That seems like it's a tier 1 Pokemon, but it looks like, according to what I found out, it definitely is a lot more difficult than it feels like. Of course, we have a confusion move. They always have to do something that confuses our Pokemon. Seems like a common occurrence. I'm just gonna go for it. Nice. Knew it. There's quite a few of them around here though, so we might find another one. Nope. Don't want to learn that one. Oh, see, there's another trainer now. This one we definitely want to catch. This one looks a lot easier to catch this time. Hopefully that's the case. Of course, if you find like a Beldum, that's a 6% catch rate. No chance for catching something like a Beldum anytime soon with like a Quit Ball. It's unusual for it to be 6%, but yeah, that is a thing that happens. Beldum's just obnoxious like that. Alright, easy enough. Nice, the item in the bag. Oh, hello. And see who I got into battle first. Good, that's the one I wanted. There's quite a few different Pokemon from other regions here. As you can see. And Underground just has so much Pokemon to get. More than probably any other area in the game right now. Alright. Of course, I still have to find someone's secret base, but I'm more interested in catching Pokemon right now. Because I want to show off the fun of it, actual underground. Oop. We saw Chinchu earlier, but now we have its evolved form, Lantern, come into play. Ooh, nice. It's much nicer when they could just get in the ball in one try, like I'm trying to get them in. Alright. Yeah, quick balls tend to sometimes not work, but when they do, they're probably the best thing for helping you fill up the national decks easier. That's something I've already seen like hundreds of times. In fact, I've caught in one of them already. I don't know what that number is about, but it seems important. I'm playing kind of an odd book on water grass, which actually makes it really good if you're using it with the water team, because it could be really useful. Alright. But yes, we have multiple players here going around and doing stuff. Oh, I see. So every time a person finds a Spark, that gives you an icon. Oh, hello. Hello. I have only 8 of those. Oh, hello. Okay, so all the blue icons are our secret braces. Alright, so this is the thing that I was looking for. Oh my goodness, this player already has lots of stuff. This is the appearance of electric type Pokemon. Okay. And yes, I'm not going to keep going. Now that it's on the final task, I'm going to keep doing stuff here, including catching and treasure hunting until we are done. But yes, there's multiple different secret bases you can see, which is really cool. Right. Easy enough. So you have to really farm these to get these boxes. And depending on which statue appear, you can make more Pokemon show up. Ooh, someone has returned to the surface now. Hello. Hello, this is not one that you see every day. Another water cave. Maybe they're all like that, I don't know. There might be some different ones. Actually, I think we saw a couple of different ones already. I like how the caves are first labeled as question mark, but then when you go in them, they tell you where certain spots are for certain Pokemon. We're filling up our national data very quickly, which is always nice. Oh, someone else has also entered the Grand Underground now. So it has to do that specific setup every time someone enters the Grand Underground. It has to mention so-and-so entered the Grand Underground or whatever. Okay, I want to make sure I get this before I do anything else. So this is a normal type, so it makes sense why it's appearing more, because I have a statue that improves its chance of appearing. It's very difficult to catch, by the way. I might have to use a slightly weaker... Oh, come on, if I saw I did there. Alright, we need to find something that resists, and we're definitely gonna switch with that. Every time Slager happens, it's just super annoying, because then your alarm is used. But you can just switch to remove it. Some of these guys might just take them out anyway. I think my best choice is to swap between this and Manphy and try and use a Bubble Beam that hopefully doesn't kill it this time. Yeah, of course. It's gonna use it twice in a row. Time to swap again. We have to swap. I'm swapping every time this happens just to ensure that I don't get confused. Eventually, it's gonna not stop using it, and maybe I'll be able to do something useful for once. But there we go. You have to switch to remove confusion, of course. Oh, there we go. The one thing it switches to, of course, is Giga Impact, one of the best moves in the game, but I don't care. Okay. It has a level advantage on me, so I'll start with this. Okay. Getting it to 50% health before I do anything else. Ooh. Okay. Ideally, it just goes to red, though. Of course, since it has double edge, that means it'll heal itself after a little bit, so second thought might not want to damage it down much after that. Please don't use it. Okay, good. Use Giga Impact instead. That's ideal. Yeah, we might see a couple of our Pokemon faint here, but that's part of wanting to make sure that we get them, of course. I like how even though it was red, it still broke out really quick. To be fair, Talos is pretty difficult to catch anyways. We kind of really need this Dust Ball to work, since Dust Ball works better in caves. And yes, I found out from a different setup, Dust Ball has the best catch rate of any ball when it's actually working in caves. And you can technically make it happen anywhere if you play at nighttime, making it really overpowered for catching Pokemon. It's definitely a ball you want to use a lot. Because sometimes, for some lighter Pokemon, just using the same stuff over and over again won't be enough. You have to use Dust Balls a lot more later on to really make it effective. I'm not sure what I recommend, by the way, in terms of doing stuff. But effectively what I have always done, at least when I usually play the Grand Underground or underground in the Pokemon Pearl games. I just use my hammer whenever there's lots of stuff to clear at once, just to make it more efficient. Every time I hit a stone, I usually move to a different area so that I don't hit that same stone again, ideally. The moment I find a treasure, I just use the pickaxe, because it's so much easier to use that than to use something else. Barely got everything there. There are probably strategies I don't know about. And another beautiful statue. Looks like I'll be farming for bug-type Pokemon later. I wonder what happens when that bar fills up. We're gonna find out, maybe. Oh, hello. No. Oh, so each of those are statues. Chew drops that you can get. Oh, that might be a fossil this time. Unlike some of the other stuff. Oh, actually even better. Oh, it's kind of similar. It's a moonstone. So yeah, in case you didn't know how to get evolving stones, that's where you can find them. Miss Vegas statue has appeared now. Oh, the thing's almost close. Let's look for Diglett. Something good may happen in the Grand Underground. Oh, okay. So that's what that is. I don't know what that means, though. I'm gonna have to find out what that does. What's that? Some kind of lucky moment? Like, if you're playing, like, the slot machine in the in the lucky corner of Pokemon Sapphire or whatever. Ooh, that certainly does seem rare. Okay, it looks like this thing or whatever so far seems to have an effect on making our treasures bigger and more profitable. So we found 2 rare treasures immediately after that was seen. Okay. Great. I can't get that. Icyhawk! Ooh, okay. Nice. I still do not know what that thing is. Like 3 only. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get a lot more spears before I could do anything. Used to be able to grind up spears, though, with certain stuff. Oh, I see. So the green dots and other blue dots. The blue dots are the actual things, but anything that's a blue dot, that's a player. That's a player, so that means that that is actually another player. I can't talk to them, though, unfortunately. Unlike some other games. It's nice to know they're here. I swear, I might be one of, I guess I'm not, but not the only one, but I feel like right now, so far, based off the stuff I've met, I've only met trainers right now. I'm the only one that's playing as the girl right now. That's definitely a fossil. It'd be silly if it, revealed itself to be anything else. I could just tell because of the way it looks. That was a pretty hard one to dig up, by the way. By the way, if you do the strategy I do with, like, all the spell stuff, you have a better chance of finding the rare treasures sooner because they take up a much bigger area. Meaning, as long as you, dig correctly, you can, find them much easier than other treasures. Like, funnily enough, the spears of all things, the weakest treasures, are actually the hardest to dig up. The things with larger radius are easier to dig up because there are limits on what they can be, and that was a root fossil. Okay. The root fossil could be taken to the root fossil could be taken to other stuff. Meanwhile, I got another statue. But yeah, okay, let's actually visit this base. Hello. But yes, so far I feel like I'm the only girl right now in this. Oh! Oh, so you can activate different effects from our bases to make it more different, huh? Okay. I don't know what this something good thing is, but... Oh, hello. This is a Pokemon you don't see too often. I'm gonna catch it because it's easy enough to do so, supposedly. So yeah, not only is there a lot of treasure hunting to do, but just like you can hunt treasure, there's also rare Pokemon down here as well. Which is effectively that makes it this game's version of the other stuff. Okay, that time the crit catch actually worked. A crit catch, as you see, it only shakes once before catching, but that doesn't necessarily mean it catches the Pokemon. It just makes it more likely to catch it, because it picks a random amount of times it can shake before either picking out or doing other stuff. It seems to not matter at first, but it does actually make a big difference. Oh, I got you first instead. No, I want, but I'm gonna still try and catch it, obviously. Again, we need these. Need to at least encounter these guys in order to, of course, fill up the Pokédex. So it's very important that we do this. I'm just gonna switch to you this time. Or bring out Mew for just like 1 second. That's why not. That's not gonna do much, because it's not elf. I don't know what it was doing, but... Okay, I don't think this has more than just... Yeah, it's just stat moves. Whoops. I forgot I'm supposed to give this a TM in order to make it attack, but that's fine. Just we're using Jirachi instead. Oh, wait a minute. That won't work here. I've set to 2 Pokemon that don't do anything, because Howdoom is also dark. Oh, wait, no, I have this. Guess we're using Meteor Mash instead. Alright. Hello. Good, it did not kill. I'd like Chi to survive for at least a bit longer, so I can get it to yellow. And now we use our dust balls and hope for the best. For some of the later Pokemon, we'll probably have to actually use different strats, like having a Pokemon with False Swipe. Unfortunately, we don't have a Pokemon with False Swipe yet. I like how we did a super effective move and also crit that on top of that. Normally that would 4 times damage should that happen in one of the older games, but this is a newer game. They turned it down, so it's only 1.5 times instead of double. Which is what makes crits so brutal to deal with in other games. Alright. Even with Dust Balls, it sometimes takes a while to catch some of the longer Pokemon. There's not a lot you can do to speed that up, but it's nice that we got it finally. Oh, great. Metronome, the random move. Metronome, basically, you pick any move. It can be literally any special moves, attacking moves, anything. It's basically a random lottery within itself. Of course, it's funny enough to use in certain areas if you're interested. Like, for example, you can find you will find battles on YouTube where people essentially fought only using a specific Pokemon with only Metronome, meaning they all just roll random moves and see what happens. It's actually kind of funny to do when the move is only Metronome, because you basically are making Pokemon a game that already is about a lot of luck and chance, which would otherwise be a mix of skill and chance, basically be all up to chance instead, making it not fun, really, but if you ask me, but it is what it is. Okay, now I go to my special secret base. So far, I'm the only one in the area that has made their secret base in that little area there. I'll definitely try and get to that. Oh, what are you doing there? Oh my goodness, I cannot get this to work. It can be really hard to figure out in this game where exactly the thing is. In original, you had a search that you can do, but maybe they took that out in this game. I don't know though, honestly. I just realized that has the same effect, same look as one of the different types Pokemon in this game, which makes sense. It's trying to tell you where certain items are. And now a normal type 1. So we can use this to effectively hunt for certain Pokemon we want. Alright. You're right. I just realized you have to turn the effects on before you can do anything. Oh, my else is also into the Grand Underground as well, huh? This place definitely has a lot more people than, like, the original's counterpart, where I guess there could be lots of people if you go in the right spot, but then again... Oh, great. Oh, there it is. Finally found that. Got it. Barely. And now we're in pretty stone box with the normal typing on it. Which turns into a giraffe egg statue. Oh, grass and, like, water area. Jeez, that thing's going so fast. Can I, like, maybe do other stuff? How about I told, if I told you I want that item over there. Okay, it's not gonna let me have that. I'm gonna have to, from this first. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright, nice. Our heart scale. Those fiends keep on popping up quite a bit. Well, if I want to really farm normal Pokemon, I should first set this up so that it is only normal types. Okay. Apparently that effect is already turned on. I don't know why. If you want to go to a separate zone, you should go to the surface first. Huh? Okay. I'm gonna explore the rest of these and then probably end it. Don't want the video to take forever, but it's nice that we got to go to this place a little bit. Before we go, obviously, we want to see what the big areas are all about. Oh, that's something that's not easy to find. If I remember correctly, Grammy used to be one of the version exclusive ones, exclusive to Pearl, along with Skunky, making it kind of rare if you're not playing on Pearl. But of course, I'm playing Pokemon Shining Pearl, so it's available as a normal encounter in that game, just like it is in Pearl. I won't catch anything unless it's like maybe Pokemon like Tiny, just so I can make it easier to hatch. That's not me. Just because I want to see what that big place is before I go. And each of the areas are different, but you can't actually see what they are until you go there. Alice has entered the Grand Underground. That's a baby hun. Let's battle it. It's a new one. Venonat. Easy enough. Now, if you zoom out, which I'll show in a minute, you can actually see that the Grand Underground is almost like a miniature map of Sinnoh within itself. All of the different areas are split into sections, which you can get through the different cities. Alright, time for the first big thing in here. It's the Stillwater Cavern, huh? Okay, that's definitely unique. But what is even in here? Oh, there they are. I was wondering. This guy has a really cool outfit. I like that. Okay, oh, here's an item. Bullet seed just kind of lying on the ground. I think these are one-time items. Nothing there. Instead of being able to immediately go into counters in this, counters of the Pokemon are already visible. As you can see, they're walking around in different spots. If you move to their location, you can then battle them. It's kind of interesting that they made it this way. Of course, just because a certain area looks like it should be for something else doesn't mean you might get, like, normal types instead. Yeah, I kinda lied. I'm gonna do some more walls and then I'll be done. I did say this would be a little bit longer than usual because I want to have fun with this. And I can't have fun if I don't play for a long time. I think someone said something about if you dig in the right spots, then it's probably better to just use the pickaxe, and I wouldn't be surprised. Because if you know where to dig, you could just never have to use the hammer altogether. You also get more chances to dig up stuff. Problem is, it takes so long that it may not work all of the time. I kind of use a mix of stuff. I use the hammer when I need to get something quickly, and pickaxe once I find something. That's usually what I do, but I'm gonna try pickaxe only. Who knows how good that might work. Alright. Another wall. Four things here. Hello. going for that. A lot of stones. When you find a stone in this, you could sometimes be there for a while. Nice, okay. Well, since using pickaxe only, it looks like I dug everything up two times in a row, so that might be the actual good strategy. Guess I'm using that from now on. It's still pretty cool to use the hammer once in a while, because at first you are intended to use it to get a area effect at the cost of course, potentially breaking the wall faster. But it makes it more likely for you to find certain treasures. All stone so far. Hey, there we go. Ah, there's something. Alright, I guess I'm going in the middle of this now. Nope. Oh! There's something down there. Of course, because there was I couldn't see it because it was so tiny. Meaning it was another heart scale. Well, that's a bigger one than I remember heart scales looking like, but whatever. Okay, there's nothing around here. Time to go to the top. Oh, you could do this. So this is how you communicate to them. You can basically, if you get near a person and use the setup, you could just call to them. That's essentially your way of communicating to them. It's quite interesting, but anyways, now that I've looked in someone else's secret base, we have officially finished off the tutorial to Grand Underground. Yep. Well done. Here's your reward for finding a secret base of your own. Statues set up in secret base appear to impart mysterious acts. You can even get the power from someone else's secret space. Be shy. Make the power of statues yours. Lights with different colors, the spots where you can dig your trailers. At these spots, you can dig into the walls more than you could near the usual yellow lights. Seems you can find differently colored lights when you communicate with our sectors. If you do find one, I'll give you a rare pedestal. Okay, well, that's not part of the special thing. So, wait a minute. Is there, oh yeah, that's right. I have to go somewhere else, but it's not here. It's in Orgbro City. I have a fossil, and I want to turn that into a Pokemon, of course, so we can get that out of the way. Yeah. Time alone is what I need now. That's all he says. Okay, whatever the statue Pokemon is gonna replace Staraptor at for the moment. By the way, ever since catching a lot of stuff, it seems we have a lot more Pokemon this time. Can't wait to fill up all those boxes with all the different Pokemon. Of course, restoring a fossil is really quick once you get it and just go out. This is your Lilip. We get a Lilip from that. Cool. We cannot, oh wait. I guess if we wanted to, we could do other stuff. But anyway. A Lilip has been found. But that's about it. That's about all I can show off here. The next video will probably just be the gym leader refights, along with hyper training, I guess. Till then, though, I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.